Hi, this is Jeff from Airstream Nerds, and we just supersized our solo stove. Check out our new Yukon.
Airstream song, cruising to the campsite singing our song. Airstream song, we are the Airstream Nerds. Yeah!
My brand new Yukon solo stove. Now, as you guys are already aware, we do have the Ranger. We love the Ranger, but if you're gonna have a big party, like tomorrow's Thanksgiving, and we're gonna have a bunch of people over here, you can't really sit 5-6 people around a Ranger without being right on top of each other. So I decided to splurge and take advantage of this Black Friday sale, and I bought myself this huge Yukon. It's the same construction and the same everything as the Ranger, only much bigger. This comes with the base. You set it on the base. There's not really a groove, but there's an indentation under there, so you can just move it around until it sits in the cradle. As with the Ranger, it is 304 stainless steel. It's low smoke, easy to use. Let's see. All this stuff's available on their website. It's basically 17 and a half inches tall, and it's about 27 inches in diameter. It's 304 and 430 stainless steel. You can burn regular full-size logs, and it weighs about 35 pounds. Now, I'm not going to bore you with all of the engineering on why these types of fire pits work well, but part of it is the recirculation of the hot air, and it essentially burns the smoke off. Now, if you're using paper and things of that nature to start your fires, you will get a little smoke to begin with, but once you get a nice hot fire going, there is no smoke. Now that I got the fire going, you can see there's very little, if any, smoke on this large Yukon. Now, I do use this little sapling fire starters, and those throw off a black smoke when it gets started. And sometimes I'll throw a couple pieces of cardboard inside to get it going real good. So that, of course, will throw off smoke. And, if you use any wet logs or anything like that, they'll smoke as well. But this is some kiln-cured firewood that we had left over from a camping trip. It is burning smoke-free. This is a nice, you can see, got the chairs sitting. There's 2 chairs. We could easily fit 10 people around this fire. You get a nice heat. Now, keep in mind, unlike a traditional fire pit with some bricks on the ground, there's not a lot of heat that comes off the side of these. They do get hot, so you get a little radiant heat, but they also cool down real quick. So if it's super cold out, these things, you won't get the radiant heat down low like you would from a traditional fire pit. But this is a pretty awesome addition to our pool area here at home. I originally was going to leave it there, but I think I'm going to buy the handle so I can move it to the side and just not leave it in the middle, especially in the summertime. There's a couple of lounge chairs that go in this area, and we'll just pull it out. Maybe we'll set it over there by the fence and just move it out when we want to have a fire. Okay, here it is the next day, and I forgot to show the cover before the fire. But I also got this nifty cover. Now, this thing is made to be outside. It is, I'll put the specs up here on the sheet, but it is a PVC UV coated acrylic, and it is meant to withstand the elements. It'll also help keep your solo stove a little bit nicer. Now, one of the cool features they have in this thing is they've got these bars in there. Now, the bars are connected. They're connected in the middle by a rivet, so they just pivot on each other, so they fold up nice and small. And one end slides into each corner of it. The middle part gets Velcroed in, and it keeps a mound on top of the Solo Stove. Now, another feature that I didn't really think of until late last night was these things cool down pretty quick. I guess about 11:30, 12 o'clock last night, about 4 or 5 hours later, I came out here and every single one of these coals were completely cool to the touch, not even warm. So this thing cools down really fast. So I was able to put the cover on it last night to keep the dew and everything off of the contents so we can have another fire this afternoon. The Solo Stove Yukon with the outdoor protective cover. If you're looking for a fire pit, this is a good option. Again, we are Solo Stove affiliates. Our link will be in the information down below. Please click on our link. It doesn't give you a discount, unfortunately, but it does give us a small commission for every purchase, and we certainly appreciate it. Once again, this is Jeff.
And Jenny.
And we're the Airstream Nerds. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, put any comments below, and we'll see you on the next trip.